Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 11 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, I showed you how to transport this to Twinmotion and the steps that you need to do in order for you to successfully transport this without any error and that everything is showing. Especially if you don't change the detail, which is supposed to be fine, so that this will show. If not, you'll be able to see that your doors doesn't have any door handles. So now that we have this one part, what we can do now is go to our settings, which is right here, and then click on render. Sorry, not render, but lighting. And then under lighting, we're gonna turn on sky dome. And then once sky dome is turned on, what we can do is click on more. And then here, let's click on low sun, cloudy. And then let's choose one of this. I usually choose low sun cloudy number 6. I like the look of that, but it depends on you what you want. And then just leave it to be processed. And there we go, we have that one. And then let's rotate this one around 290. So 199 is good enough. Maybe we should put it at 294, something like that. I want it to be reflecting at the back like that. So I want some backgrounds there, and it will be reflecting at the back a little bit. So that will be looking good. And then in terms of intensity, we could change that later on, especially with exposure. So that's something that we could do later on. But another important thing is to click on camera. Once you click on camera, turn on parallelism. That's important, and go to visual. And then here, color grade. The type should be my favorite, blue tint. And as you can see, it brighten up. And then here, under settings, here we can turn on the exposure more. So that's looking good. What we can do now is we can add in vegetation. So I'm going to select this and then this one. So it will be multiple selection of floor. Make sure scene graph is selected as well, or turn on or open, and then keep on selecting and then holding on control, and then we need to right click and then isolate, because we need to add in some grass around here. And then now let's go back here, vegetation paint, and then click here, add in grass, and let's add grass number 4 like that. And then select this, change the density to up, and then select this one to add in. So you can change the diameter now once you add. And then let's add this one like that. Make it smaller so that we could add it properly here, and it doesn't doesn't go over. There we go. And I just want it to be looking like that in front. And then now make it bigger so that it covers a lot of space. You just need to be careful onto the side where the house is. So I'm gonna make it smaller like that. Around. This is something that is not visible anymore. So you don't need to put too much effort here. But then again, you never know what you're planning to do. You might be planning on showing everything, adding some neighbors so that your views is much better. So it's really depending on you. But what you should do is you need to plan what you're doing. So if you're planning to have, for example, a view from the top, a shot view from the top, then you will need to basically add everything. You now press escape and then now select the floor right here. Just selecting the floor and then right click on that and then isolate off. So now everything is turned on and we have this look. It's more really realistic than having this screen at the top like that. Now we could select this one as well and we could add in some paint. So this one, let's select this is generic. So right click on that, isolate, and then from here press number 2 so that it doesn't go too much on everywhere. Select here vegetation paint and then go back here and pick on grass, long grass. Again, make it small. Select here, change the density to 100. Select it again. Select this one and then make it small. And then here, maybe 0.3. And then on top of that, let's add in different kinds. After that, select here and isolate off. And then now we'll be able to add in more stuff later on. But now I want this flooring to be on the same one right here. I think it's much better to have it like that. And then we could just add in maybe small trees if we have. So this one is looking good. Is there anything that is bush ready? Is really small? We could add this one. And then this one again. That's very nice. I like the look. Especially this small one that we could add on this side. And then this one onto this side. This one I'm gonna change the height or the age. Too much for that part. I'm going to add this one. It's really nice. The color and the way it reflects. And then the one at the back as well. And then here, just having it at the back like that. So that's perfect right there. And then obviously we're gonna add in more trees at the back. I'm just selecting the ones that is really nice and something that can be added. So which this one we could add it in front like that. We can delete this or rotate this as well so that it's not too much for our view, but the way it looks now is really nice. And then we could have in some bushes right there. I'm looking for smaller ones, smaller bush. This one, maybe it's looking good at the back like that. And the way it looks. I want something at the back here. So number 4, type in number 4 for the speed. I want something really big onto this side. So now once we have our shot, something is there at the back. Wow, that's looking good. We just need to fill out the rest at the back. What we could do is we could just add in more for now. And then here we could just add this one. There we go. Don't want that anymore. Then I'm just gonna add this one at the top there. I don't want too much, but we have some bushes right here that we could add in order for us so that nothing is going at the back. Detailed grass, not detailed grass. Miscellaneous, we could add this. Okay, so this one, so that this is for our background. This is very important. I'm gonna hold shift and click it, put it on 4 meters, and then maybe the number is 15, all the way at the back there. I know it's too much, but that's good enough. We're gonna put grass right here. Grass at the back, and then here let's add more on the side so that nothing is showing 4. This will be 6 on this side. But our shot is going to be like this only. So that's fine if it's showing like that. We can even extend this one in our Revit so that we don't have to worry about any views that are showing. So now we need to go and add in more trees. So let's add trees right here that are bulky, big. I'm just adding all of them. Then once you add those, select all of them by holding on shift, selecting one, and then selecting at the end. Cool. Put the density up, click here, and then make this diameter bigger so that we have more coverage. And then just selecting. And then we need to keep on selecting at the back. It's very important because the back is where we need to hide the background so that the look is much better. I'm gonna add more in front for the reflection. So I forgot to do that. So if you press escape, you just need to select. So for example, if you press escape, you just need to select one again, one of this, and then click here, and you'll be able to add in. Now let's zoom in past number 4, number 5. So now it looks nice. We just need to go back here, go to materials, ground, nature, and this one should be the same grassy ground so that everything looks familiar with that. And I'm still concerned of this view. I'm planning to see extend that in Revit. So before I say do that, I need to save, because if you don't, you might lose some of those. So now what I'm planning to do is go to Revit and let's extend all of this. Press escape. So sometimes when you go back to Revit, sometimes you forget that you cannot use WASD. So here, not sub, but boundary only. Select it all the way. So make it just big. Just make it bigger. Select finish. This one as well. Edit sketch. Select that. Oops. Go to level 1 and just extend those. So that it doesn't bother us anymore. Just select those on each side, and we can even make this one big so that we have so much area. And then here, select that one, edit sketch, go to level 1 again, and then here, same thing, just stretch it to the farthest that you can do. Go to 3D again. You need to save this one. And then here, another thing that we need to clean up is this one. We could just extend this. As you can see, it's an extrusion, so you don't need to bother that. edit, and then I'm just extending it so much. Save it again and go to 3D and then see in Twinmotion. There we go. As you can see, it got extended and we have a lot of that. And then I'm going to add in some trees here that are small. So go back here, vegetation, trees, and then add trees that are small. So I'm going to add this one, sorry, select one. Let's select this one, this one. So keep on holding control. This one as well. This and then this. And then let's add that one as well. So now everything is highlighted. You just need to click here and then those stuff will be added as well. So it will be added randomly. And that's the power of Twinmotion. You don't need to keep on clicking. And then this one, you could just make this one small. Let's put it at the back. And then now, what we can do now is just go to our settings, light, and then turn on exposure a bit like that. And then white balance, make it lower depending on what you want. And the glow right there is so nice. So let's stop here for now. We're gonna continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.